So it's the day before the big race. I gotta check out some things in the cockpit, making sure everything fits good. We got basically a water system. We have the air to the helmet because we're taking off in the morning. It's going to be about 9 a.m. It's going to be 20-some degrees, cold. I brought some hand warmers, but basically you just wear a fire suit and you pin it, no windshield. It's going to be cold because the first part of the race is desert. You're just going 100 miles per hour straight through the desert. Really the bottom line is getting ready, prepared, enjoying the race, having fun, and finishing the race. That's like my #1 goal. And I know it's going to be hard because there's the intensity of people passing you, you passing people broke in the main line, and you're going to have to figure out how to get around them or help them through. It's good. I'm glad I got out here, signed up, and I'm going to race for my first time at King of the Hammer. So happy to announce I am now with Bilstein shocks. I'm stoked. Their technology is really high level. The new shocks they came out with for the side-by-sides are really good, really technical. So I'm looking forward to trying them out. We got the basically they're called the Black Hawk Power Sports. They have multiple sets of valving in one shock. And basically it has a bump stop in it, so you don't have to run a separate bump stop. And I look forward to trying. We're gonna go pin it through the sand whoops, and look forward to this relationship. These guys are way into racing, way into developing new things, and they're gonna be close to us. We're next to our house where we can tear it up at the compound and try a bunch of new shocks and develop and get better. So stoked to go try this thing out. Wide open through the sand whoops. I was kind of waiting for it to, like, these are real deep sand whoops here. I was waiting for it to kind of go boom bang and like kind of the rear end hit real hard, and it really soaks them up. You know, I really had a hard time bottoming out the suspension, like, and I think the faster you drove it, the more it stuck to the ground. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Like, I went and tried to hit, there's a few jumps, tried to hit some jumps. It's like I said, I don't think we even got close to bottoming this thing out, which is good. That means you can go faster, you know. It's definitely a step in the right direction for sure. Look forward to see how far I can really take it with this. I mean, there's so many different conditions. This is desert, super sand, big whoops, rocks, dry. Cool now to eventually take it to some, you know, tacky dirt, different conditions, but right now this is about as brutal as it gets, and it's good. So I'm impressed, man. The Black Hawk Power Sports, dude, it's another level.
I was just gonna say,
I look around and, like, literally everyone looks the same. Everyone's dirt. Not one clean person in here. Everyone's just covered in dirt. No one represent, like, all white clothes in here. That's cool though. Looks like a bunch of dudes that are into hanging out in the dust and dirt all day. So it's cool. Like-minded people. It's good.
What's cool about the Marine Corps is we want to do badass stuff, right? It doesn't get any more badass than what you guys have heard right here.
Yeah, we're gonna get in the car. I layered up. I have a couple layers on. I may regret that later because I may get hot as hell, but I don't care. I'm layered up. I'm gonna not freeze my ass off for the next 2 hours when we're going 100 through the desert for 2 hours. But it's cool. Terry will be talking me through it. I'm just gonna try to start the race, take a chill, roll, not be an idiot, let it roll. I just want to get to the rocks. 2 hours in, we'll be in the rocks, and that's when the race starts. I want to experience the whole day. I want to go across the finish line, so who knows what will happen though. Trying to hope for the best, dude.
Brian Deegan, first time racing King of the Hammers. His co-dog though is Terry Madden. He's been out here a couple times.
Maybe they were stuck in that traffic jam out at Cougar Buttes, just sitting there burning fuel. We're not sure.
Or he could be having a different problem. We don't know.
We were just watching Brian Deegan make good time, and now all of a sudden it looks like he's just stopped. Hopefully everything's okay there.
Terry doesn't look like he's getting out.
It doesn't look like he's getting out, so that tells me it's not something that they think they can just easily fix. But it looks to me like they're backing down. That does not look like they're backing down under power. I think he's just.
I think they missed a turn. Hey.
We ran out of gas and no brakes at mile mark 63.
Oh, and it looks like is that Terry?
Yeah.
So that's Terry Madden. Looks like Deegan ran out of fuel.
And look at Terry. That's what I said. I love his commitment. I mean, this guy, he's endless. And so he ran there. He's down in water as much as he can. They're strapping 10 gallons of fuel to his back, and he's going to run back across the desert. So
if they tried strapping 10 gallons of fuel to my back, I'd say no, 5.
Damn, check out Terry Madden.
Ratchet straps over your shoulders with a fuel jug is not going to be fun running through the desert.
Top 20? Yeah. Well, you gotta be
People that backed out.
people that backed out, guys.
You're like, he's like,
I have no front wheel drive.
Wait, so would we start last? And it's turned around, so we're first?
You are towards the top.
We'd be first. It's for 10 grand.
You gotta fix the front end though. We got both dips.
How much time do we have?
You would have
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's run it. It's for 10 grand. We can't hurt this thing any worse.
All right, let's try to run it. Let's try to pop it out.
Yeah. How much time we got?
Got enough guys. I ain't have any energy anymore, dude. My arm hurts so bad. My torn shoulder is just so fucked up. I'm like, Good thing Terry was with us because he's diehard, dude. A lot of dudes would have quit, you know? Like, we ran out of gas a mile from the pit. He just starts running down the road.
It was on the Jumbotron. They showed him. They showed him strapping it on.
You could have gave him a gallon, not a 5 gallon. Just gave him a new car to carry.
Alright, nobody landed.
Why not? Alright, we did it! We finished. I told you we were gonna finish, and there's about 5 times I was gonna eat my words, dude. I'm like, we are finishing, dude. And so many times I'm like, dude, we ran out of gas, no brakes, freaking broke the axles. And I'm like, freak, man, we're done. And then I'm like, and when we're done, I'm like, how do we even get out of here? And then Terry's like, then our jack broke, so I'm like, we had to fix at least one axle to get up the last hill. And I could see daylight. We were like right on our final stretch. So we get under this car, we're lifting it, we put the fucking tire on, dude. You tied the winch under the cage to a rock and lifted the car up. And it was like teetering. It broke twice first. So a lot of dangerous shit we did. We dug all the rocks out from under the axle so it had a little gap to put the tire in, dude. And by that point, we looked at each other and we're like, just started laughing. We're like, whatever. It ain't over yet, dude. We're still in this race. Don't ask me how we finished in the top 20 overall. We had to be hours behind from all that. I couldn't imagine if we actually didn't have problems, we'd be good, dude. Anyway, we're gonna do the grudge match. I don't think we have front wheel drive, but I'm just gonna Pro 2 it. The only thing that's gonna suck, I wish it was just on the short course because we'd all day. I'd have that all day. But we have to go up the Rock Mountain 2-wheel drive. I already flipped once on the course and some dude was filming actually. I went like, and they towed me back over.
I don't know, but I'm ready.
So we'll see if we can do that again real quick for the camera. All I have to say is we finished King of the Hammers our first try. And that is definitely have a whole newfound respect for it. Sick.
Do you see the DMT race? Yeah.
We are live in Hammertown for the very first Can-Am UTV grudge match. $10,000 winner takes all, and that looks like Brian Deegan making his way up to the right-hand turn at the bottom of short bus.
Brian Deegan breaks out to a huge lead.
He's got like 3-wheel drive. Catching up,
they're gonna be close. They're gonna catch up to him.
Whoa.
Brian Deegan is your grudge match champion. Terry was in with him the whole time. That is awesome.
Yeah, Brian!
Man, talk about bringing a taste of short course to the desert. You guys just pulled it off, and I can't help but think I'm looking at this guy. I know at this race, you scared him at least once or twice out there. I don't care, all the years that he's been out there, you're racing, you're driving out here, especially a little bit in the dark, had to scare him a little bit.
I don't know if I've been able to scare him yet. He literally lives right out here. He showed me all the ropes. My first experience at King of the Hammers here, the first time I've ever raced this event, man, what one hell of an event.
Brian Deegan, your winners of the Can-Am UTV Grudge.
So I don't know what just happened, but they just asked me to keep racing. I'm like, dude, I'm lucky to even be here right now because we were stuck like 10 times in the desert. And they're like, you got to race right now. I said, well, if it's short course, we'll do it. And then they're like, oh, you got to go up the desert loop. I'm like, oh, dude, I got like 2-wheel drive, man. I'm like, oh, whatever, let's run it. And pinned it out. And then they're like, you got a pretty good lead. I'm like, all right, cool. And then they're like, dude's right on you. I'm like, frick, how did he get right on me? But we had the little tires. Those dudes had them bigger. They were able to get through the deep stuff a little better. But either way, whatever. It was fun. We just won 10 grand. And I think it's only fitting that I split it with Terry, you know. Just have some fun, man. This is a killer time to experience King of the Hammers. I've been every year come here and watch as a fan, and this is the first year I came and participated. By far the hardest race I've ever done. And now I look forward to next year. I actually have, now I know what to plan for, and I got to bring a spare everything in the car. So, but either way, Terry got me to the finish line. Killer experience.
Dang brothers. Every time they deliver me one after I go across the stage. When they quit coming to Hammers, I'm quitting coming to Hammers.